Hey, what's up everybody? It's Amaya. So, today's video is actually a reshoot. I'm going to be doing a huge haul, a big collective haul that I have been working on for like 2 months now, and I'm really excited to do it. However, this video should have already been up actually before my trying new makeup video, but all of the footage, all like, you know, hour and a half's worth, came out completely blurry the last time I did it, which not so fun, just a tad bit frustrating. So that was not fun, and I considered just scrapping everything, but I asked you guys on my Instagram in a poll if you wanted me to still film it, and it was a unanimous yes. You guys still wanted to see this haul, which I'm really excited about because I was so excited to film this. I've spent so much time and money collecting these items, and I was really excited to show them to you guys. So that's what we're gonna do today, and it's gonna be a long one, so let's hop into it. But before we do, be sure to check out my Instagram and Twitter, which are right over here. All my other social medias will be in the description box below, so check them out if you wanna. If not, no pressure whatsoever. You can check them out if you like. You don't gotta, but yeah, without further ado, let's hop right in. The first thing that I got is a ton of new palettes, and I definitely want to show those to you guys first because those are what I'm literally like most excited about. So the first palette I got is the Limecrime Venus palette. Ugh, I've been wanting this palette since it was popular in like 2014, 2013 time, but you guys know there was a Limecrime drama around that time, and you know, I didn't really feel comfortable supporting them, but they're under new management now, and they're also sold at Ulta, so you don't have to purchase over the actual website. So I was definitely more excited to buy this, and when I saw that it was on sale for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I just had to pick it up. My boyfriend actually bought this little gem for me. I was very excited. The one night I went on, and I was like, oh my god, I want this palette so bad, and he's like, done, and I was like, love you. For those of you guys that have not seen this palette before, this is what the inside looks like. It's just a really nice kind of, I don't know, interesting color scheme palette. It's definitely like red, peachy, corally. I don't have anything that looks just like this, so I was really excited to get it. As you guys can see, they're just really nice. So there we are right here. I am really excited to use this more. I've used it a couple of times, and so far so good, but we're gonna continue testing it. Okay, next is another palette that literally came in the mail to me last night. I was so excited. It's kind of an old news palette, but very exciting to me. And this is the Anastasia Sultry palette. Okay, first of all, this packaging, okay, is literally me in packaging. If I had to ever create packaging, it would look just like this. The outside packaging is all glitter as well. I love that. I was so excited. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's really just a cool toned neutral palette. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today along with a gold glitter shadow. Here's what they look like. So that's kind of a rough swatch, but you can see there's steampunk, there's rose quartz, and there's bloom. They're really pretty. These shimmers seem very different than a lot of Anastasia shimmers. They're definitely more like sparkly and glittery, which I really like. They're definitely a type of shimmer shadow that I appreciate, so very excited to keep using that. Okay, next is a palette you saw me use in my most recent tutorial, which I was testing new makeup, and this is my homemade ColourPop palette, and they're just so beautiful. In my tutorial, I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and that guy, and then this one, and this one. And oh, they're just so beautiful. You can hop over to that video to see them in action. I don't want to swatch them or talk about them too much because I did in that video. But ColourPop shadows are just one of my all-time faves, and I love this little magnetic palette as well. And oh, I just can't wait to use this. It's going to be such a staple summer palette for me. And then lastly was a palette that I've also been debating on getting for a while, but I just never really picked it up or felt that interested in it. And then I finally swatched it in store, and I was like, okay, I want this. This is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, and I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, oh my god, this is old news. And yes, I know, it's old news. This is what it looks like. I'm sure most of you have seen this, but the shades that kind of got me were Pisces, Taurus, and Virgo. They're just so pretty. I mean, they're just so metallic and beautiful. I have worn this on my eyes once, and the matte shades were surprisingly pigmented. I mean, they're surprisingly creamy and pigmented. Like, look at that. For a BH Cosmetics palette, look at that purple. Do you guys see that? Like, that is like absolutely amazing. I mean, you don't get quality like that in a $40 palette sometimes. So to get it in a $27 palette, I think this was, 25, 27, that's saying a lot. So this is definitely worth the hype so far from what I've tried. Okay, so for the two face palettes that I have, the first one is this little Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Peachy Love. I also used this in my newest video. I mixed all the shades together. They're just so pretty. The blushes are so super creamy. Absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed using it in that video. I loved how my blush came out. I just thought it was really nice, but so far I've used this a couple times and it's been really nice. And then the last palette that I have is this MAC Hyper Real Glow. I've also used this a couple times. This is the pink one. I'm not even sure what exactly it's called, but it's the pink version of this palette. There's a pink and a gold, and this is what it looks like. And I'd heard really good things about these highlighters, and oh, they were right. That's what they look like. There's all three of them swatched right there. The formula on here is super creamy, super nice. I really like it. This I also picked up at TJ Maxx, and it was also very cheap, and I still saw some there at my TJ Maxx when I went. So if you're interested in picking up this one or the gold one, they did still have them there. So check them out, see if they still have them. I would definitely recommend it. The reflection on those highlighters, beautiful. I picked up two jelly highlighters, which seem to be like a new thing now. So I went to Ulta and picked up this Wet n Wild Mega Jelly Highlighter in Blaze and Glaze, which is kind of a cute name. And I mean, this is just what it looks like. It's just kind of like a mix between a cream and a liquid, and a little bit of this goes a very long way. I mean, as you can see, look at how reflective and shiny that is. And I find that they don't work too well with powder. At least this one doesn't, and the other one I'm gonna share with you. They definitely work better on like wet skin. So like before you powder your face or put on any sort of powder or anything like that. Really like this so far. A little bit tricky to work with, but so far I don't really mind. And then the next one is this e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter, and this is in the shade Cloud. And this one is definitely more liquidy. I mean, if I were to like tip this over, like it's spilling out right now. You guys can probably almost see that. It's like literally almost spilling out. This packaging for like the jelly highlighters I am not a fan of because it could spill out of here so easily. I would not recommend traveling with these guys. But this one, again, really pretty. And I'll swatch it down here. This one's definitely a slight bit darker than the Wet n Wild one, just a tiny bit. I find that it has definitely more of like a gold undertone. And other than that, the formula is very similar on these. They wear very similarly. I find that the e.l.f. one is a little bit easier to work with because it is more of that liquidy consistency, but they're both really nice and very similar in price. So if you're looking to try out one of these jelly highlighters before investing in maybe one of the more expensive ones, I would definitely look at these because I think they're really nice. Okay, another liquidy glow product, which I did use in my video. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Perla. This was super beautiful. Again, you can see it in my video, so I won't go too much in depth about it, but it's just a really nice liquid highlighter. I found this at TJ Maxx, which I was very excited about because I wanted to try these out when they came out, but just, you know, a little bit expensive for a liquid highlighter in my opinion. It is Anastasia Beverly Hills, so it is high-end, but it's a very similar shade to the other two highlighters I just showed you. Kind of like a champagne light goldy-ish color. Really pretty on the skin. You can see it in that video. It just looks really nice, and I love liquid highlighters so much, if you can't tell, and it worked out really well so far. Okay, so next we have the Becca Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector Poured Cream, which I've been wanting to try since it came out. I love Champagne Pop. I love Jaclyn Hill. You guys know this. When I saw this at TJ Maxx as well, I was really excited because now I'm really into cream and liquid highlighters, and this definitely is a natural highlight. I mean, I don't even know how well you guys are gonna be able to see it on my hand here. It's definitely not like highly reflective like these guys down here. I'm really excited to see how this one works. Okay, and then I have two highlighters, and the one came in a little set, so I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But the first one, again, you guys saw this in the video. I'm gonna keep saying that a million times, but this is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in 250, and I did look it up, and this is the one that Nikki Tutorials created, but it's just not in that packaging anymore. Like the collaboration must have ended or something. I'm not sure. But you guys, again, saw me use this in my video. I've been using it non-stop since then. I have it on today, actually. This is a very pretty light highlight shade. It's very light, but it's not cool toned or silvery or super frosty, which I appreciate. I like using light highlighters sometimes, but it's really hard to find a good one because a lot of them are very cool toned or very white based, whereas this one definitely feels like a light gold, neutral type of shade. So I feel like this would work on a lot of different skin tones, and I really, really love these Maybelline highlighters. I have the Molten Gold one, and it's one of my favorites, especially for summertime. And I've been using this, like I said, nonstop. Okay, so the next highlighter that I was talking about, like I said, came in a little set, and this is from Lorac, and it came in a 3-piece set right here. This was, I think, some sort of spring goddess collection, something like that. I found it at TJ Maxx. I think it was from last spring or last summer or something like that. I'm so sorry, I still don't have the packaging. Threw that out. But you got 2 face products, a highlighter and a blush, and then also a little mini sample of their Light Source 3-in-1 illuminating primer, which I have used a couple of times, and it seems to be okay. It's definitely not my like favorite illuminating primer. But this highlighter I am also wearing on my skin today. This is a very, very nice natural highlighter. This is gorgeous. I mean, you guys can see it's a really nice light type of vanilla shade, but I mean, you can see it's not like super duper reflective, which I actually enjoy. I love the packaging as well. It just seems very sleek, very nice. Oh, and this is in the shade Starlight, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And the blush, oh my god, this is in the shade Aura. It is so pigmented. It's like a nice cool toned pink. And you guys see how pigmented that is? Like, that looks like a freaking eyeshadow. And typically I'm not one for pigmented blushes. I feel like they can be too much sometimes. But this one actually looks really, really nice on the skin as well as swatched. It's very creamy, very smooth. It's matte, but it's not like too matte. It's not chalky. I really like it. Okay, so let's switch gears for a second and talk about a little bit of skincare. So I got some e.l.f. skincare, which I absolutely love. I picked up the Daily Hydration Moisturizer and the Hydrating Water Essence. I am on my like 3rd one of these, and I'm wearing it underneath my makeup today. It is my favorite. It's just a really, really nice moisturizer. I mentioned this before, but it feels kind of like tacky and cooling on the skin, which I really enjoy, and it's not expensive at all. But if you're looking for something nice and lightweight to just wear during the day or underneath your makeup, this is awesome. And then the Hydrating Water Essence, I actually am almost done with my bottle that I have. It's like down to here, and I've used it every single day for almost a year, morning and night. It's just really nice to put on after your toner, before you put on your moisturizer or oils or whatever. After you cleanse your skin, it just kind of locks in that hydration. So I definitely had to pick up another one of these because I'm almost out. And then the last e.l.f. skincare I picked up is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Antioxidant Enriched Skin Protection Daily Defense Makeup Mist. That was a mouthful. I am probably here on the bottle. I've used it so much in the past week. I just can't get enough of this stuff. It just makes my skin look so glowy and nice. I use it as a skincare product. I use it as a makeup mist. It's just so nice. Also, the packaging, stunning. And then the Ulta birthday gift this year was the Confidence in a Cream by IT Cosmetics. It's an anti-aging armor rejuvenating concentrate, a moisturizer. And I have used this, and it's actually pretty good. I have 2 because they gave me one on my birthday, and then they gave me one just randomly the one day, and I was like, okay, I'll take another sample. I'm cheap, I don't care. I mean, I've just been using it like a week, and I've enjoyed it. It has a nice scent to it as well, and yeah, pretty good so far. I also picked up a sleep mask. This is a Laneige water sleeping pocket sheet mask. So I think you're supposed to use it at night, and I thought it was really cool because it said a sleeping mask, so specifically targeted to your skin at night. And I love using sheet masks at night to lock in my skincare, or even before I put on my skincare, just kind of give you some nice hydration at nighttime. And honestly, the only reason why I bought this is because I needed to get free shipping on my Sephora order, so yeah. But I also thought it was interesting, so. Alright, I have a setting spray, the Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray, which I already lost the cap of. I just have a habit of losing caps on things. It's insane. But I use this in my video as well. As you can see, it's a very tiny bottle, and I'm already down to here. But other than the spray being a little bit strange when you're spraying it on your face, It feels really nice. I find that it locks in my makeup nicely. It definitely mattifies, which I would prefer. Yeah, been working really well so far, and I'm excited to keep using it. Alright, I have two foundations that I picked up. The first one is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, which I used in my video. This is an oil-free satin finish foundation, and mine is in the shade Vanilla. It's light with golden undertones. I mentioned in that video that I used this the last time when I was 15, and it smells like being 15. It's kind of crazy. I didn't love it the first time I used it, but every time since then, I've looked in the mirror throughout the day at my face, and I've been like, is that my face? Because it looks real good. I've been enjoying this a lot. And then the foundation that I'm wearing today is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. This is what it looks like. Mine's in the shade 425. But oh my goodness, this is such an interesting foundation. It's very, very liquidy, which I did not expect. And it looks really nice. So far, I haven't worn it for like a super, super long period of time to really test out the wearability. But the few times that I did wear it for like, you know, like 4 or 5 hours, it looked really, really nice, and it held up really well. I feel like it's very lightweight on the skin. I like it a lot. It's a very interesting foundation to me, the fact that it's very liquidy, but yet it's supposed to be long wearing. I think that's really nice. I picked up 3 concealers because I am a concealer hoe. Let me just say that. The first one you guys saw me use in the video, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I've used this a couple times since, and I find that this stays so nicely under my under eyes, and I'm so understanding why people love this. And I was just the one girl with the wrong shade who was like, I don't like this concealer. It just looks very smooth, doesn't crease really under my eyes. It just looks really, really nice, and it stays matte throughout the day as well, which I appreciate. Another Maybelline concealer, I just picked up another Fit Me. You guys know I love this. This is a really nice concealer. I love it for, you know, lightweight makeup, kind of everyday stuff. It just works really nicely. This was just on sale, so I feel like I need to pick up another one because I haven't used it in a little bit. And then the concealer I'm wearing today is the ever popular e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Sand, and I'm struggling to figure out if I love this concealer or not. I find that it dries very, very fast, which is kind of an issue for me because I do like to let my concealer dry down a little bit. It seems to kind of look heavy underneath the eyes, so I don't know. I feel like I have to test this out more to really give my full opinion on it, which you guys, I'm sure, will hear in the haul update. Here's a primer that I forgot to mention. I meant to mention it during the skincare, but I forgot. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. It's a nice dewy primer. I really like this. I'm wearing it underneath my makeup today. This is one of my all-time favorite dewy primers. It just looks really, really nice. I don't feel like it accentuates anything or makes anything look weird. Really like that. That is a repurchase. But this powder, the LA Girl Pro Powder, this is in the shade Banana Yellow. I used this in my video as well. And I've been combining it with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and my under eyes look so flawless. Like throughout the day, looks so, so nice. And I wear the e.l.f. foundation. I've been loving my face makeup lately, you guys. I've been absolutely loving it. And I love, love, love the shade. It also looks so beautiful in pictures. So yeah. Gonna keep testing this out, but so far, I think I might be in love. Okay, one more face product. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Sunset Striptease. They just recently repackaged these, and it just looked a lot nicer. They used to be in the circle packages, so I decided to try this out, and I've been using it recently, and it's just really, really nice. It's a really beautiful kind of creamy bronzer. It's definitely not a flat matte. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's cheap, which is awesome. I love, love, love Wet n Wild. Probably one of my favorite drugstore brands because they always deliver, yet they do it at an inexpensive price, which is so much more than you can say for a lot of brands at the drugstore. No shade, but you know. Okay, let's talk about some eye things. I have 2 cream eyeshadows right here. The first one is the one that you saw me use in my video, which is the NYX Foil Play Cream Eyeshadow in Beauty Buzz. You guys know I like this a lot. I've been using it a ton. It's just so, so, so pretty on the eyes. You can see it in action in that video. It's just a really beautiful, almost like kind of sticky, creamy, glittery type of eyeshadow. I don't know. It looks beautiful on the eyes, and it does not crease, because typically eyeshadows like that tend to crease a lot, but this one didn't, so I'm excited to keep using it and trying it out. And the second one is another jelly product. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Jelly Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Champagne Diet, which is definitely more of a like bronzy gold, antique gold type of shade. As you can see, a very like antique type of gold shade, and it seems really pretty. I haven't tried it out yet, but I want to. I just have to find like the right look. you know. Okay, so more eye products. This is actually a highlighter, but I thought it was an eye product. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow highlighter in the shade Kitten, but I thought it was one of the eyeshadows when I bought it at TJ Maxx, not realizing it was a face highlighter, but I used it as an eyeshadow the other day and it looked beautiful, it wore beautifully, and I actually like it a lot. It's very similar to the eyeshadows, just not as glittery and chunky, and I almost kind of like it better because the glitter is like super tiny, and I love the Stila Glitter and Glows, but they're a little chunky for me sometimes, and this is more natural. So I've actually been enjoying this, not as a highlighter because it's very sparkly, but as an eyeshadow, it looked gorgeous. Okay, I have a few eyebrow products here. The first is two e.l.f. ones. This is the Wow Brow Brow Gel. I have the Wow Brow in my eyebrows today. I've been using it a lot. It has like definitely some like little fibers in there, and people were saying it was really nice. It had fibers in it, it volumized your brows, and so far I've been loving it. I put it in my brows before I fill them in and then sometimes afterwards, and it's been looking really nice, and I feel like it keeps my brows in place. So far so good. And then the brow pencil, this is in the shade Brunette, I think, and it's very red. Like, it doesn't really look it on my hand right there, but when I put it on my brows, it is quite red. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm gonna have to pick up another shade because it works really nicely and it stays really nicely. I just can't really use it because it's red. So I like this, and I like the spoolie on the end. I feel like it's a really nice dupe for some of the higher end brow pencils that are similar to this, and also some of the other drugstore ones that are a little bit more expensive. But I just have to find a different shade. And I had to pick up another one of the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizers. This is in the shade Deep Brown. I love this. I'm also wearing that one today. This is my like favorite brow gel of all time. It just looks so nice on the brows, and yeah, I love it. It works really well. And then I have this LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. They were having a buy one get one free, and I decided to pick this up. So this is what it looks like. It is super creamy and super black, and I used it in my waterline. I haven't used it to really like smudge out, but when I used it in my waterline and my tight line, it worked so well. It looked beautiful, and I've heard really good things about it. So hopefully it's really good because this is a beautiful drugstore eyeliner, and it comes in so many different shades as well. I picked up two sets of lashes because I needed to. The first one are these guys right here, which you guys saw me use in my video and I loved. They are the Kiss Lash Couture Naked Drama Collection, and this is in the style Chiffon. They look like lashes, but they're so natural, so fluffy, so fluttery. They don't look fake in any way. If you see them, try them because they are the most beautiful yet natural lashes you will ever use. And then I picked up one of the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up lashes, and this is in the style Teddy. I have a couple of these, but they're definitely more dramatic, and these ones in Teddy looked very full, really pretty. I'm excited to try them out and see. They look similar to the Goddess lashes from Coco Lashes, so maybe they're kind of a dupe. I don't know. But they were on sale, and I thought, why the heck not? I love lashes, and these ones look really pretty. Okay, we're almost at the finish line here. We just have 4 lip products right here. The first one is a lip liner. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Lip Liner. This is in the shade Nonstop Nude. You saw me use this in my video as well. And this is a really pretty liner, but that's what it looks like. It's a really pretty nude shade. They're just really nice lip liners. They're matte. They stay a long time. I like that they're retractable so you don't have to sharpen them. They're really good drugstore liners. I highly recommend them. And then I picked up 3 different nude lips because that is me. The first one is this Sephora hashtag Lip Stories in the shade 3. It's one of the cream ones. I think it's called Oui, like the French, like hello. It's a really pretty creamy, pinky, mauve-y shade. I've worn it a couple times and it's very comfortable on the lips. It feels really nice. Definitely more of a pink lipstick than I'm typically wearing, but I thought I didn't really have anything like it in my collection, and I've heard really good things about these lip stories. I thought it was pretty, and I like the packaging. Even though it's cardboard, it's really cute. Next one I have is this Be Legendary lipstick from Smashbox, and it's in the shade Work It. It's just a nice light nude. Oh, it is so pretty. Definitely more of like a fair nude, something I would just use in the center of the lips or with a lip liner. I have little sample sizes, but I'm really excited to own a full size now. And then the last one I have is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 02, which is Classic Beige. Use this one in my video too, and I love the Sephora cream lip stains. They're really beautiful, and this shade is just a gorgeous, gorgeous nude. I think that is really pretty, and yeah. I just love this formula. It's very nice on the lips. Doesn't feel too dry, doesn't feel too cakey or weird. One of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. I have so many shades of this. I just really, really like it. Okay, I think that's, oh no, there's one more thing. One more lip product. Oh my god, I don't know how I can forget about this lip product. It was in my school bag, so that's why I haven't cleaned it out yet. But this is the Maybelline Shine lipstick in 50 Baddest Beige. I was using this like from the minute I got it, even though I wasn't supposed to for the haul, but I couldn't stop myself. This lipstick is absolutely stunning. People have been raving about it, and it is rightfully deserved. It looks so beautiful over any lip liner, any liquid lipstick that's a nude. If you just want a little bit of shine, but you don't want to hassle with a lip gloss or deal with the stickiness, this is your girl or guy. I've been carrying this around with me everywhere I go, and literally it's my like go-to lip color when I'm like, oh, I need something. This is what I go for. Whew! That is the second time I have filmed this video. Wow. I was gonna be very sad if I wasn't able to refilm this, but you guys wanted it, and I'm really glad that you did, because I wanted to refilm it because I really wanted to share these products with you. So yes, I will be doing an update on this haul in like a month and a half, so expect that sometime in June or maybe early July. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. It's delicious.